Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to add custom fonts to your Klaviyo account. So that way, when you're sending all of your email marketing, all of your fonts stay on brand with your company's branding. Now, this is really important because branding is everything, especially in 2026. The fonts that you use on your website and the fonts that you use on all of your social media posts need to be the same fonts that you're using when you send your emails. And surprisingly enough, this is actually very simple. So let's jump into my computer and I'm going to show you how to do this right now. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is pull up your Klaviyo account first and then pull up just an email campaign. You don't have to actually be sending an email to do this. Just go ahead and pull up an email campaign and then make sure you put a text block inside of that campaign. Okay, so once you have the text box inside of your campaign, go ahead and just like highlight the text and then you're going to notice that the font box up here is going to pop up. Now, these are all the text that Klaviyo already has inside of here, or these are all the fonts, I should say, that Klaviyo already has inside of here, but you're wanting to add custom fonts. So go ahead and click on this little add font button. Okay, now I want to note something really quick. So if your font is just a standard Google font, you don't have to do anything too crazy in order to get that font inside of your Klaviyo account. You'll notice here we are already under Google Fonts, so then you can just click this little drop down and you can search your Google font name, or you can scroll through and see if the Google font that you're looking for is already in here, which if it's a Google font, then it should be. So let's say, for example, your brand uses this Big Shoulders Google font. All you would do is select Big Shoulders. You'll see a preview of the font right here. You'll see that they have 9 different variants available. So if you wanted to go ahead and add all of these, the lights, the bolds, the mediums, extra bold, whatever your brand uses, you can just select these little check boxes. And then by default though, Klaviyo does make you select a fallback font. So just in case somebody's computer or somebody's phone, they can't pick up on that Google font, Klaviyo needs to know what font they can show the customer that is safe, and they make you pick one that they already have in their backend of their website. So for a fallback font, I would always just suggest picking something that Klaviyo already offers that looks as similar as the font that you need, so that way they kind of coincide together. So let's say you just pick Helvetica. Now you see that this little add font button down here is available, and you can go ahead and add that Google font to your Klaviyo account. Now, if you purchased a font from someone, let's say off of Etsy, for example, and it's not a Google font, it's a custom font, you need to import the font. So you're going to click on this little import font button up here instead. Here is where you're going to type in the font name. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be using one of my website clients. I do all of her email marketing for her, and I actually had to do this for her Klaviyo account. So we are going to type in Amalfi Coast because that is the name, the font that she uses. It's a custom font that she purchased. Klaviyo doesn't let you do any spaces, so that's why it looks like that. Okay, now down here, the source address. So in order to import your font, you're going to need to first upload it into your Shopify store. So we're going to go back to Shopify and we're going to click on this content tab on the left hand side, and then we're going to go down to files. After that, we're going to click on upload files, and this is where you're going to search for your font and you're going to upload it into your store. Now you can see that I've already got it on my computer, so I'm going to select this font and then I'm going to click open. Now you can see up here that we have uploaded the font into the back end of our Shopify files. Now something I want to note that's very important is it's important for you to make sure that the font file is TTF. Klaviyo is very picky about the font files that they accept. So if it's not TTF, then they're not going to accept it and this is not going to work. I'll put a link in the description down below of a free software that you can use to basically make sure that your file is a TTF. But nonetheless, once you successfully upload this file into your Shopify store, then you're going to click on this little copy link button over here on the right hand side. You're just going to click on it. It's going to say copied. Then you're going to go back to your Klaviyo account. Now here, you're going to go ahead and paste that font file. You're going to go ahead and also do the style. So I would do normal, and then your font weight. So this one would again just be normal 400. You're going to select that. And then if you needed to add any other variants, so like your italics, your extra bold, thin, things like that, you would just select this little button and do the exact same thing. To use this font, you would simply just select that font, and now you'll notice that the text box is all in that custom Amalfi Coast font. If you have multiple font types that you need to add to Klaviyo, just repeat those steps over and over again for all of your different fonts. It really is as simple as that. Thank you for watching today's video. If you want to learn more about Shopify, Klaviyo, email marketing, different apps to use, and just business things in general, then consider subscribing to my channel. And if you've been around here for a while, then you know the drill. I'll see you in the next video.